The Metropolitan police officer who allegedly used the N-word against a 21-year-old black suspect who recorded the encounter on his mobile phone is to be prosecuted for racial abuse. The Crown Prosecution Service has apologised for its previous refusal to charge Police Constable Alex McFarlane. His boss, Commissioner Bernard Hogan-Howe, told a committee of MPs today that he would do all he could to root out racism in the service. This report by our Home Affairs correspondent Simon Israel includes the strongly racist language cited during the Commissioner's appearance.
The Met has come under enormous pressure since the N-word mobile phone recording emerged. More allegations of racism have surfaced, provoking a crisis of public credibility. Over the years, there have been repeated pronouncements from the Met's highest ranks of zero tolerance on racism. But the chairman of the Home Affairs Select Committee felt compelled to use the N-word in full when yet another commissioner offered the same message.
Good morning, Chair. All your predecessors have been against racism and keen to weed out those who are racists. But this keeps coming back to the Met. It seems to be an issue that is embedded in the Metropolitan Police. It must be a worry that in this day and age there are police officers who work for the police service who use words like nigger and you will always have a black skin and terrible, terrible words of that kind to citizens of London.
I entirely agree. I would hope that we never had a case like this, of an allegation like this, and I have to stress, although I realise we're in Parliament, but I have to stress that it remains an allegation at the moment. I would hope, first of all, the reason that word, which you repeated but I try and avoid, I think still it leaves you wondering what's in someone's heart to be able to say.
According to the Commissioner, the Metropolitan Police receives on average one allegation of racism every day of the year. But it's not just about numbers, it's also about how they're recorded, how they're investigated, and what the outcomes are. Today heralded a different outcome for PC Alex McFarlane. He learned he's to appear in court on a charge of racially abusing a 21-year-old black male in the days after the August riots. Mauro Demetrio recorded the use of the N-word on his mobile phone while being restrained in the back of a police van. The Crown Prosecution Service today reversed its decision not to bring charges.
It is regrettable that the original decision was wrong, but I hope that the action taken and my decision today demonstrates the willingness of the CPS to review its decisions independently and swiftly and to take appropriate action where necessary.
The alleged victim said he hoped he would finally get justice, and campaigners who pressed for a prosecution described the CPS decision as significant.
It's very rare for officers to get prosecuted, and it's even rarer for them to be found guilty. And I think really the long-term outcome in this case is what's going to matter to people in terms of seeing justice done and a change in practice.
Another allegation of abuse of a 16-year-old inside this police station is still under consideration by prosecutors.
Simon Israel reporting.